Have you ever wondered what makes the two coldest extremes of our planet, the Arctic and the Antarctic, so different? These two icy worlds, seemingly eerily similar, hold entirely contrasting stories of life, existence, and the challenges we currently face. Join me as we explore this inspiring journey, where every ice floe, every cold gust of wind, conceals a profound lesson about resilience and the purpose of life. To the north, we have the Arctic, a colossal frozen sea, known as the Arctic Ocean. Imagine an eternal ice sheet up to 4 kilometers thick, drifting on the vast ocean. It is a world of frozen water. But when you set foot in the Antarctic, an entirely different picture emerges. This is not a sea, but a true continent, a vast icy landmass where ice covers the land, making it the world's highest natural continent. This fundamental difference, a frozen sea versus an icy continent, has shaped every aspect of life and environment in each location. And then, the climate. If you thought the Arctic was bone-chillingly cold, the Antarctic is many times more extreme. The lowest temperature ever recorded in the Arctic is 6.8 C, an astonishing figure. But the Antarctic has broken all limits, with a record temperature of -89 C. Why such a vast difference? There are 3 main reasons. Firstly, the Antarctic is a continent with a very high average elevation, about 3,000 meters above sea level, whereas the Arctic is merely sea level. The higher you go, the thinner and colder the air becomes. Secondly, land loses heat faster than water, and the Antarctic is a vast continent, while the Arctic is an ocean. Finally, the geographical position of the Antarctic means it receives less sunlight during winter, keeping the cold perpetually pervasive. These harsh conditions have created a challenging living environment, demanding extraordinary adaptation. It is precisely from these geographical and climatic differences that life at the two poles also bears distinct characteristics. The Arctic is home to majestic polar bears, symbols of strength and endurance. It also has a higher population density, with communities of Inuit people, individuals who have learned to live in harmony with the harsh environment, with distinct cultures and diets, relying on the sea and ice for survival. Their lives are a powerful testament to adaptability and community cohesion. In contrast, the Antarctic is the kingdom of penguins, adorable and resilient creatures. But what's special is that the Antarctic has no permanent residents. It is home only to scientists from around the world, brave individuals who accept the challenge to explore the planet's mysteries. Their lives are incredibly challenging, with unbelievably strict regulations. Did you know that to set foot in the Antarctic, many scientists must have their wisdom teeth extracted and even their appendix removed before they go? This is to prevent any medical emergencies in that remote and isolated environment. They are pioneers, sacrificing personal comfort to contribute to human knowledge, proving that the purpose of life can transcend all physical and mental limits. And now, both poles face a common challenge that brings different consequences: climate change. Melting ice in the Arctic is opening up new opportunities, but also full of risks. New shipping routes are gradually forming, significantly shortening distances between continents, and the potential for exploiting vast natural resources such as oil, natural gas, rare metals, or fish is becoming apparent. The Arctic, with its hidden riches, stands at a crossroads between economic development and environmental protection. Meanwhile, the Antarctic tells a different story. Under the Antarctic Treaty of 1959, this continent is preserved for peaceful purposes and scientific research, with resource exploitation minimized. This was a far-sighted decision, prioritizing the value of knowledge and peace over economic gain. However, melting ice in the Antarctic is a global threat. Unlike the Arctic, where ice floats on the sea, Antarctic ice rests on land. If all the ice in the Antarctic were to melt, global sea levels would rise catastrophically, submerging many coastal cities and completely altering the world map. To poles, to destinies. 2 lessons. The Arctic teaches us about adaptation, community, and the opportunities that come with challenges. The Antarctic, on the other hand, symbolizes sacrifice for knowledge, preservation, and the unforeseen consequences of human actions. Each place, no matter how cold, holds a flame of life, a unique meaning. They remind us that in life, every individual and every circumstance has its own unique characteristics, its own challenges, and its own path to creating value. What's important is that we understand the nature of the climate we live in, to adapt, to contribute, and to act responsibly, not just for ourselves, but for the entire